Okay. Yeah, so the whole country is like talking about this snowstorm. Yeah, yeah. And
Meanwhile, here
I,
in Minnesota, it's minus 50,000 degrees, and your face could fall off in a parking lot. So honestly,
what is the temperature there?
I think tonight is. They said tonight's going to get minus 30.
Ooh.
Yeah, or as they say in America, negative 30.
Oh,
What's
gotcha.
negative 30. Yeah.
Now that's
Um,
Fahrenheit, right? You don't do Celsius in Canada, do you?
we do Celsius. Yeah.
Oh, you do Celsius in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's probably
Yeah.
okay.
So
So it's
but
negative
here, no,
13
Fahrenheit tonight.
Celsius.
In Fahrenheit tonight, it's going to be negative, as they say, negative 30 in
Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit. In
Wow.
Fahrenheit. So not even Celsius, you guys. So
That's
that is so,
crazy.
yeah. So they said it's gonna be really dangerously cold tonight. It's actually, I don't know if you've heard of this, you guys, but there, when it gets so cold here, they have what's called exploding trees. Have you heard of this?
Yes, I've heard of that.
Yeah,
Happened in Michigan last year.
it's crazy. So there's these trees, you guys, blowing up everywhere. Like you'll hear a bang and then
They
you look
freeze.
and
It's freezing, right? They
it's
freeze and they just
freezing. Yeah,
explode
like it's
away.
like the moisture. Yeah, the moisture from inside freezes
Oh,
and
yes.
it splits the tree and
The
so it's
branches,
really
yeah.
crazy. It's
Mm.
crazy. Yeah, I don't know where everyone else is, you guys, but I hope you're staying warm. I know I make fun of the states that usually don't get snow that are getting it, but I know they're not equipped for snow generally. So and we just live it every day. So, for us it's just another day, right? It's just
Right.
another winter day out here for me. And especially as
Yeah.
someone from being from Canada, this really is our temperatures are usually really, really cold. And when I was on my way to Winnipeg last week to see my mom, and I couldn't make it because I was stuck
Oh.
in two blizzards. So I thought, screw that, it's not worth it. Um, so then I was in Fargo, North Dakota, which was really cold, but my son lives there. So that was cool. I got to spend the week there with my son and my daughter-in-law and my little grandbaby. So that was a lot of fun. He pooped me out, but no, it was very, very cold there. And I was looking at the temperature in Winnipeg when I should have been there, and it was colder than Mars and Antarctica. So I was like, okay.
That's crazy.
I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like wait for the storms to pass, wait till the roads are clear, and then I'm not even gonna try to get up to Canada. It's really not worth it. My mom ended up getting COVID this last week. So if I was able to get up there, I wouldn't have been able to see her anyways. So there's
Oh,
that. Yeah. So
yeah. Winter's
yes.
not fun, really, is it?
No, it is not fun at all. No.
No.
But Siobhan, we have to talk about you for a minute. Because I don't know if you know this, but my business partner here is very famous. Like I never thought she'd be more famous than me. It's a little bit of a little, punch to the gut. But she was on a podcast, you guys,
Yeah.
called Coffee and Grit, and it just came out today, and I watched it, and it was freaking amazing. And you sounded so great. You sounded so professional, and
Oh,
I
you're
was
so
like,
sweet.
I was like, yeah, I was like so proud of you. I was watching and I was like,
Right.
oh my gosh, I'm so proud of her because you
Oh,
just sounded so amazing and you just like,
oh,
yeah, like, so I'm really proud of you and I'm really proud that you're my business partner and my
oh.
accountability partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So if you,
Jason was so like some people have the gift that you're just so comfortable talking to someone. Like
yeah,
he's amazing.
yeah, you
Yeah, and
seemed
I'm
like that.
actually I'm doing his boot camp for the next 12 weeks, like
Wow.
entrepreneurship. Yeah, he's wonderful. So I'm
Oh,
excited
that's
about that.
excellent. Good
Because
for
that's going to
you.
help my business.
Good.
And it's local, and I'm going to get to meet people in the local community, and that's different to being online, right?
Yep. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
So
Yeah.
that's the
And
great thing
so,
about like all these things that are happening to us. Chantel, you're going to start your own podcast.
yes, Siobhan kicked my butt. She kicked my butt yesterday. And I don't know if you guys, have you ever been in like your own entrepreneurial journey? But really, it's been really something. Both of us have never done this before, and
Never.
never. And like you were talking on the podcast about how you didn't know what a funnel was, or you didn't know,
Algorithm.
content, stories, reels, different things like that, algorithms. And I'm the same way. I had no idea what I was doing. when I jumped in this around the same time you did in August, and we've
Yeah.
just grown so much. And I think it's really cool to see because, but the thing is, when you're in this journey of having your own business, and it's tough some days. It's not glamorous every single day, and you're not bringing people in every single day, and it sometimes can be really discouraging. And so I had one of those days yesterday where I was really saying to Siobhan, I was really down on myself. And I was just at the point where I thought, I thought I could do this, but it's just so hard. And I just kind of wanted to give up. And I'm like, she literally like kicked me in the butt. She just kicked me in the butt, and
Yes, because this journey's it's hard sometimes, right? It's hard to learn new things.
Yep.
It's hard to like learn, and you want
Mhm.
results, but we're not like you may not be getting the results that you want right away, but that's okay. They're coming.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? And then it's great to have a partner. Like I've Chantel. I'll call her one day and we keep each other accountable, which is really helpful to us on this journey that
Yes.
we're on of entrepreneurship in our
Yeah.
50s. And I
Yeah.
can't believe that even. I can't even believe I'm saying that.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
but I get you know what? I can get senior discounts now. So I'm very excited. I'm like, I go into a store and they're like, I know it's seniors day, and I know their seniors is like 55 plus. And I stand there and I wait. And they're like,
yes.
is there a problem? And I'm like, no, I'm just waiting for the seniors discount. And they're like, well, you're not a senior. And I'm like, well, joke's on you because I am. So I would like mine
God.
10% off, whatever it is. But yeah,
Oh,
nobody.
Kara's watching us. She's so sweet.
Oh,
Good.
hi.
We're one of our favorites.
Oh,
She's the
I tell
sweetest
ya.
girl ever. Talk about incredible. This girl is a teacher, full-time
She's
teacher.
amazing.
She is crushing her business. She has a couple of different things that she's doing, and she's
Yep.
just on fire. But
Yep.
she's always so happy and fun and energetic.
I love her.
We love you, Kara.
We love you. And you know what? Both Siobhan and I don't know if you know this, but I was in education for 30 years. I worked with special needs and then with at-risk youth for the last 15 years of my career. And so I was kind of burnt out from education. And that's what kind of led me into this journey, because I ended up having another job that I really liked, but I went to work one day and I had been replaced by somebody younger. And I'm like, never did I think this would happen. And so I kind of thought about going back into education. I thought about going back subbing and doing whatever. But you know what? I just couldn't do it. I was just so tired. It's exhausting. And I loved my 30 years in it. I loved every second of it. I still keep in touch with students. I love hearing from my students, especially ones that, were in my at-risk youth programs that now are calling me and saying, hey, because of you, I went to college, or I knew I could do it, And so those are the type of things that keep me going, because I think if they can do it, right, with everything stacked against them at a young age, they're inspiring. And I thought, why can't I? And it's true, Kara, you're like always on there and just so bubbly and awesome, and I love it so much. And thank you for supporting us. This is amazing.
Yes.
But like this, it is hard to kind of pivot at this age. It's hard. It's hard to learn new things because we didn't grow up online. We didn't have phones. We didn't have Googles. We had encyclopedias. And like
in the yellow pages.
We did. We had the yellow pages, right? And so, it's a whole different ball game now. And I wish that I had social media when I was younger to start this, but at the same time, I kind of wish I didn't growing up in the 80s. I'm glad I didn't, because, I'd have been in a world of trouble with my parents. I'll tell you that. 'Cause my mom's 81 and she still doesn't know the stuff I did. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll just keep it that way. But like I really like back to this, having a business partner that keeps you accountable. Like Siobhan just kicked me in the butt yesterday, and she said some hard truths to me. And she's like, I'm going to be that friend. I'm like, Siobhan, leave me alone. And I'm like, no, she kept, no, I'm not going to, and she's like, no, you're going to do this. And what are you doing about it? And what did you do in your business today?
It's
and
right.
I'm like,
Really.
oh, like crap. And so she just kept me honest. And so from that kind of conversation we had, kind of brought out, we were talking about her on this podcast, and she keeps saying to me, Chantel, you'd be really good on these podcasts and blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't really know how to go about it. And I kept like saying, well, wah, 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 and
Yes.
and then I started to think, my husband has a podcast. My husband. It's
You have
called
all the tools in front of you.
yeah, it's called Restaurant Roundtable if you guys want to ever listen to it, but it's a
I'm gonna listen to it.
hospitality one. It's on Spotify. And he talks to a lot of restaurant people and how they're surviving, and it all started in COVID when restaurants were shut down. And so he kind of wanted to know how some of these restaurants were succeeding and what did they have to change. And so that's how the concept of this restaurant roundtable kind of came about. And so it's kind of a really cool concept. And so I started to think to myself, who do I know? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, my husband has a podcast. I don't have to go very far. I just have to walk downstairs to his office,
Wow,
And
so
so,
your house, huh?
and so she says to me,
I'm gonna
well,
hit you on the head.
what's that?
I'm gonna hit you on the head.
I know. Yeah. And I think you were going to hit me on the head. And then, so she's like, okay, Chantel, seriously, like, okay. So my husband and I went out last night, and I made a point of sitting down with him and saying, okay, I want to do a podcast for real, and I need your help. And he's like, okay. So he said he would help me do it. And he's like, I even think I have an extra microphone you can have or whatever. And I'm like, okay. So you know what? I'm going to do it. I've been pondering some names. I'm thinking of some names. And tomorrow I'm going to sit down and kind of do a business plan about this podcast.
Yay.
And I'm going to do that. And so you could be on my podcast.
Yes.
Sean, since you're seasoned at it and know what you're doing, since you're famous now. But I did have to say to my husband, I said, I don't know if you can do this, Darren. I don't really know if you can handle this, because it's hard enough when we go out, you guys, because people know me and they come and they're talking to me and whatever. And then I'm like, what if I'm even more famous than I am now? Like that, you're going to have to learn to share me, because people are going to be wanting my autograph all the time.
Oh.
It's going to be a thing, And I carry Sharpies with me for that reason in my purse. They did run out of ink, but that's okay. I'll get a new one. So
fine.
I'm just saying, yeah. But yeah, this whole thing can be possible, you guys. You can start at any age. Like really,
Yes.
Like, you don't have to be young. You don't have to be, know everything. You can just because this is a travel club that we partnered with. And the cool thing is you can travel wholesale prices. That's great and everything, but you can make a business with it too, right? It has really an amazing business model because the CEO is just so generous.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. So yeah, so that's where we are. This is we could be called two old hags on the screen. I don't know.
We're not. No hags here.
And I can't read the comments because they're too little on here. So I don't know. If I'm ignoring somebody, I'm really sorry.
I haven't seen her name right. Kara.
Let's say Kara. I think it's Kara.
I'm gonna have to ask her. Yeah, so if anyone else is watching and you're watching after, just make sure you guys type replay. That way we know that you are here. And yeah, if you're just in here listening, if you're sitting on the sidelines, just say hi and where you're watching from. That way we know that you're here. And yeah, it helps us too. It helps us get this out to people and to the right people, because we're here to help people.
Yeah. And I think that's what makes us, like, because we're educators, right? And we went in to that to help people, right? I think that's sort of our nurture. Yeah. And I think when I saw this opportunity for this travel club, I kind of thought it was too good to be true. And I didn't know I didn't know enough about it because, like you, I had just kind of bought a digital course, and I didn't really want to resell it. You're right. I wasn't a salesperson. And I thought I just wanted to get the information so that I could learn some things.
Right.
And then do that. Right.
Learn some skills. Yeah.
Learn some skills. And so I learned some skills. And then I had been praying for an opportunity And then because my job, like I said, I had been kind of replaced and I was looking for something different.
Yeah.
And so this was the something different that I really needed. And I often tell people, because people will say to me, well, there's something different about you, you know? And I say, yeah, like I've changed, like I've grown. And I've grown in a like a, I don't know how to say it, like a different, just a whole different person I am now. I turned 55 this year and something changed in me. And then when I found this company, I really changed emotionally because I don't tolerate people that aren't kind to me anymore. I don't tolerate when they're talking negative about me. And then I like, like I surround myself with people that are very they're very much a go-getter.
Yes.
They're very successful.
Uh-huh.
You start
Positive.
surrounding positive, right?
Mhm.
And tell me I'm worthy of things. Whereas before I noticed I was kind of down on things and I was always really negative and I was always seeing things for the, because things were just not going great and I had prayed for a long time and this happened and I feel different because I surround myself with people that are just kind, good people. And I love the fact that this business too is a lot of it's faith. There's a lot. It's really much a faith-based business as well. And I love that as well because that's part of me, who I am. And so the fact that you can have this travel club and you can travel wholesale, but not that. But like I said, you can make a living out of it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And you have saved a lot of money, Siobhan, because you're a sports parent. And
Yeah,
so
I've
you've
saved money
saved
just from using the app, just from traveling. Yeah,
Mhm.
just from
Yep.
hotel stays. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's something that we're already
Yep.
doing anyway. And
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
I mean,
bonus is you get to be an ambassador, you get to make money. It's like a job, you're going
mhm.
to be
Yep. Well, and you also get travel
paid.
points.
Yeah, we get paid for sharing the
Mhm.
opportunity. And it's a reward system where you get travel points for travel, dollar for dollar.
Yes.
So it's a win-win really. It's actually
Yep.
100% zero risk, you know. The only
Yeah,
risk you're going to take is actually
absolutely.
you're not going to lose anything. If you don't do anything with this business, you will get a vacation which will cost you nothing in 12 months time.
Yep.
One of the life experiences, you'll get to save up all your advantage
Mhm.
points, your travel advantage points, and put them towards a vacation.
Yeah.
So it's not it's not like you're selling something. You're not
Mhm.
like selling something or products, or people have to try something out first, see if it works, or check
Right.
ingredients or shipping. You're not going to have any problems like that. It's all digital,
Yeah.
and yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, the
And it's
digital
travel. It's a
travel.
$9 trillion industry. No,
It's
people
crazy.
travel. Even if you say you don't travel, if you don't want to travel, that's okay. You can save
Mhm.
those points up for when you are ready to travel. You can take your kids on
Yeah.
a trip or
Mhm.
create memories with your family. That's the most
Mhm.
important thing you can do for your family.
Oh, totally. Well, and then I just booked my trip to Dallas where the launch is going to be next month and I saved several hundreds of dollars just on my hotel
Yeah,
alone.
yeah.
And then I got points back for that as well. And I got to also put, I think it's 250 travel points. I got $250 off that price to reduce it even farther.
Ooh,
So it was
cool.
really cool. And then
Nice.
I booked my flight through this site as well, you guys. And
Yes.
so I ended up getting points for that back as well. So I mean, like it's basically I feel almost like they're paying us to travel in a way, right?
Yeah.
um and it's different too when you book let's say you have Delta points or whatever and you use your thing for points with Delta. It's the same sort of thing, but you get actually I think more when you're booking through our site as well than you do that.
Mhm.
And that's what I like because so many things you get points on, but then it takes forever to accumulate enough to even go on a trip,
Yeah.
or even enough you have to go on so many flights just to be able to get a free
Yeah.
flight.
Yeah.
You're having to spend all this money for it, whereas here you're having this membership, everything is digital like you said. It's a membership based company. Everything is membership now. We have Costco, we have Sam's Club, we have Netflix, the gym. Everything is membership based.
Membership.
And
Yeah.
so yeah, so like why not benefit from this? Like that's the thing. I just find it crazy
Yeah.
that not everybody's doing this, you know?
Yeah. Well, people are thinking that we're selling something or it's another thing. Like even when at the beginning, when you see things come across, you're like, oh, it's
Yeah,
something else. So when you
exactly.
actually watch what this is and look and see what it is, and we just ask people, just watch the video. That's it. Just educate yourself on what this is. And this may be something, this is changing a lot of people's lives.
It
This
is.
business has changed a lot of people's lives.
Hmm.
And it may be something that you're already looking for. You just don't know yet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened to us, right? We didn't know we were looking for it,
Oh
and it
my
just
goodness. This
happened.
time last year, I didn't
No,
even know there was so much things to be done online that you could make money. I didn't have a clue
no,
that there's so many opportunities
I
online to
didn't
make
either.
money. You
Nope,
can do
I didn't
this, you
either.
can do digital marketing, you can sell courses. There's so
Hmm.
many ways. And moms now, it's such a great thing because moms can stay
Hmm.
home with their kids. If
Oh
they have
gosh,
that option.
yes.
They have
Oh
that
yeah.
option. That's
Mhm.
that's fantastic.
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
wish I had that option when my kids were little,
Yeah. Yeah. No,
and
you
now they
just
can.
work hard. You got to put in
Hmm.
some work.
Hmm.
But
But you know
you can
what?
work before your kids get up in the morning.
I
You
was
can
just
work
gonna
when they go to
say,
bed at
nap
night. You
time,
can do
right? Nap time. You can work
Yeah,
during your
it's
naps. You
very
can work in the
doable. It's very
evenings.
doable.
Hmm.
Very.
Hmm. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of moms on here in this company that are actually stay-at-home moms, and they've been doing really well with this.
Yes. Yeah.
Or people that are wanting to retire like us, but they don't have enough money saved for retirement, right? Or,
Yeah.
it's scary because we were always told as Gen Xers, you just work for 30, 40 years at the
Yeah.
same place, you're going to get a pension and you
Yeah.
retire and you'll be fine. Well, it's
Right.
not the case anymore, is it? So, people are looking for different options and people are in different, in different situations. So it's like we don't know who this can help. And
Yeah.
I didn't know, one day and when I was listening to this to somebody, I had no idea about it. So that's why we talk about this
Yeah.
because we didn't know.
No. No. Hadn't a clue.
Mm.
Hadn't a
We
clue.
still don't know half days, but that's okay.
No, we've come such a long way in the last few months. Like seriously.
No, we have.
You
We
know?
really have. Yeah.
Yeah. We've learned a
Hmm.
lot. Learned a lot about business, about content, about social media, about God, the psychology of there's so much stuff. So much stuff.
There is. And
And
we're like
we're
always
just starting. We're just
we're
getting
just
started.
starting. What I like about this company too, Siobhan, is that it's an existing company. So
Yeah.
it was the number one travel club in Europe actually for many, many years. And then now they decided after being a travel club for 12 years and doing really, really well that they decided they were going to now come to North America. So they're already like an existing company, a debt-free company, 4.9 on Trustpilot. The CEO is just amazing. Like he doesn't have any, like they don't have any big overheads like buildings that they rent for their staff, right? They have a
Yeah.
very small skeleton staff. And then we as ambassadors are their marketing people. Now that I think about that, I think we should ask for a raise when we see Yoni in Dallas. No, but it's just really cool the different things and that you get in and you learn all these different ways to do things.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Exactly.
I just think it's amazing. I just think there's nothing bad that I've ever found about this company. They've just been like they just want to give and help you out. And
Yeah.
so that's the amazing thing because so many people you guys think, you go online and you're thinking, oh, everything's a scam, everything's this. Well, I'm telling you right now, not everything is a scam. You got to do your research like I did.
Yeah.
But you know what? There are so many amazing companies here, and this is one of them. This is like I just can't imagine my life without it now.
Yes, true. That is true.
Hmm.
It's very exciting. I'm looking forward to, my gosh, Dallas. Do you know that they're bringing in their own crew, their own camera crew, their own
Yeah, DJ.
DJ? We're going to be doing line dancing. We have two of our teammates on here that we do line dancing lessons on Zoom
Hmm.
every Wednesday. It's so cute. They're a cute
Mhm.
couple, and they're teaching us how to do line dancing. Like it's just a lot of fun, and we're such a close knit group of people, don't you think, Chantel?
Oh,
Too?
totally,
Like,
totally,
yeah.
totally.
People
You
from
know, and
all parts
all
of
over.
different, young, old, rich, poor, everybody, doesn't matter.
No, it's true. There's all sorts of people in this.
Yeah, and it's for anyone that, is looking for something to start something on the side. If you're a mom that you want to work from home, look into this. This might work for you. If you're a working parent even and you want something on the side, I still work my full-time job, but I'm able to work on this throughout different pockets of my day. Yeah, and it's very exciting. So
yeah, I love it. I love it. We can't say anything more about this because
and
it's
if
just
we
so
can
amazing.
start something new, you guys can too.
Yeah, look at us.
Yeah. And make sure and go check out the podcast. And
Yes.
make sure you keep your eyes out for Chantel's podcast. She's coming
Yep.
next.
I'm working on a name right now, you guys. I'm hoping to have that kind of sealed tomorrow, my name, and then I'm going to work on the content, and then I'm going to hopefully get my first podcast up and going. So, yeah, it's going to be really exciting.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we might be back tomorrow. We're probably going to pick different things to talk about each time we come on live. So tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're going to discuss tomorrow, but we'll come up with something.
Yep,
So,
Mondays are crazy because we have 2 Zooms tomorrow.
It'll be Tuesday. Yeah, it'll be Tuesday.
Yep. And then, so who knows, maybe Tuesday, but I'm sure all of our fans will be holding their breath, waiting.
All right, everyone.
All right, you have a good one, you guys.
Bye.